Hello there, I'm Sconchulus, and it is reveal season in TEPPEN. The most exciting time for any card game player. There's a ton of cards to look at and think about. The trailer just dropped, so check that out if you want to see the legendaries they showed off. I'm particularly excited for the black cards, so I actually think I'll read those first because I'm interested in if we actually play these 3MP units. What they showed off was a card that sends low-cost units to set up cards that like multi-tribes, so let's see what our multi-tribes are. We got a Marcellus, I think this is from Onimusha or something. When played, give this unit -2 attack, making it a 1/7 is normal. Send one unit with an MP cost of 4 or less from your deck to the graveyard, then destroy one random unit with an MP cost of 4 or less. That's an extremely valuable 3 cost, and there's a lot of strong 3 costs in the current Thunder Edge deck, so this could be an amazing counter to that. And it also has an Emulate. There's a ton of effects on here. I wonder if we're able to play it from the graveyard at full stats as well. Burn Dino Rex, he has a 1 placed, so that makes me think we can do stuff. 1 placed becomes a 3/4. I wonder if this is kind of a Despair Whale Perish deck. It could be. Those are all strong to pull from graveyard. Then if there are 3 different tribes in graveyard, place a random unit with an MP cost of 4 or less, so there's a way to get them for 2 MP. This looks really fun. Guildenstern is exactly the same as the other Guildenstern. That's really uncreative, but it's a great card. Maybe you could even play both. I don't know. Ship to Prison Island, destroy a friendly black unit to place a friendly black unit from the deck. Okay, so that's a lot. That accelerates your multi-tribe setup, and that's all they really showed. But the strongest cards were the ones they showed for black in the trailer. That one Eddie E card to give the Iron Maiden effect and then have a 4/5 on field. That's one of the best destroys they've shown in a long time, along with the setup for it. And all of these cards are also good with the existing Despair Whale and Perish cards, so I wonder if it will be possible to kind of mix the archetypes. That would probably be the strongest way to play them, would be the best of both worlds, and there were no overload cards there. So purple was the other thing that I thought looked really interesting. Let's see if that's where the overload mechanics is. So that's overload, and overload slows down your MP charge at the start of the game based on how many overload cards you choose to play in your deck. It's a huge downside, so the cards need to be really worth it. The one they showed off, the mushroom whatever, seemed really strong in my opinion, so Tessa hopefully will also be. When played, she copies a unit with an MP cost of 4 or less. That can be another copy of Juri. Oh man, I don't necessarily love this. That's the first thing that comes to mind, is you can use this to summon a Juri from your deck. Like I'm being completely serious. Imagine a deck of 4 Juri, 3 Tessa, the return to deck legendary they showed, that's all, and all of the life gain actions. That's insanity. I'm scared for if that is a possibility, and I don't see any reason that's not possible and is going to be really frustrating. When placed, deal damage to 1 random enemy equal to the tribes. So I wonder if this could be a multi-color thing. This is pretty weird. I should also note, Tessa is a human, which allows her to be used with the strongest purple legendary at the moment, A+ in Ecstasy. So, let's see, the rest are not humans, so, okay, this is good setup for memory, guys, I guess. It's a really good cycle if you're playing memory, but they didn't show us any memory cards. That's disappointing. We can't even speculate on how good that is. So it's a 2/6 with flight that adds a card to the EX pocket, and it's good to add cards to have more tribes, I guess, and flight can be really broken in any color, but that seems a little underwhelming. I'm just trying to convince myself this is good. It seems like pack filler. Another situational negate that people will not play over Unforeseen. None of these seemed very good except for Tessa, which seems like an insane broken card that I'm gonna hate to see. So hopefully green will be something that I can cope on. Whoa. Oh man, that's really fun. I love this card. Okay, I'm already feeling it. And that's not color locked to the cards that you have to be a green hero, but you can get any card that buffs up anything that could be used for memory. That's super interesting. +2, +4 for 2 MP, if that's the minimum you get, that's pretty huge. I like this card. An unreactable reset to deal with Thunder Edge, and Juri will be extremely solid, and it does a cool thing with Shield Spire. So that alone makes me interested in the new green cards. Charge shot support. What is this? This is amazing charge shot support. It gives you Wow, this is so fun. They've never printed something so efficient for Charge Shot. I don't know what archetype can play this. Anything could, and Charge Shot's still pretty expensive. Oh, and actually, no, now that I think about this, all of these cards would be activated by this card, so maybe Charge Shot Blanca is what they want us to do. Good value, I think this is still probably Shield Spire cards, though. A Plunderblade card? Oh. No way. This is literally asking you to play 2-color Plunderblade mill. This looks so fun. I can't believe they're printing such a ridiculous card. This is just a wild, unhinged card design for green. At least that one card is absolutely out there. And I am definitely going to try to play it with the red cards that want you to play multiple units. I guess that seems like what they intend with Plunderblade. Whoa, this is... So here's the new Battle Chip armor, and Battle Chip armor is still around, so Burn will have crazy setup, and armor is an amazing card. This is possibly even better because it potentially removes the card guaranteed over time. That seems like a lot of fun. So it burns itself. I love Mo, and he has Rush, so that's sick with Thunder Edge. This helps cycle your hand for 3 damage, and it sets up Burn. This is really a solid engine. Hunter Thibodeau, I think, seems a little underwhelming. I feel like I want a bit more from my burn 6, and he doesn't burn on his own, so it doesn't really give me the impact I feel like I want. Okay, I think you can use this in coordination to get more copies of, if you're playing like units only, but I don't really, this seems hard to build around because it's a completely random card, so you probably want a deck that's just all about units like that deck. Otherwise, it seems terrible. And those are all of the new cards revealed so far. I think that this set looks like a lot of fun considering the generic nature of what they showed off, but a couple of things look insanely broken, and hopefully the other stuff that comes with the set will be able to compete with that. But for what I can see here, Despair, Wail, and Perish with the new black cards and the previous Juri deck are gonna get a huge boost. Let me know down below what cards you're most excited to see more of and what your favorite card shown off so far is. And thank you guys for watching. Please like the video if you liked the video, subscribe if you subscribed. Once again, I'm Sconchulus, and I'll see you in the next one.